So this is Matt. He's got a lot of scar tissue buildup and I'm sure a few injuries from playing some football. So we're gonna tear it up today, right?
Tear it up.
Pretty much everything from head to toe, right?
Yeah, not a wear and tear.
Turn your head to the left. Good. Turn your head to the right. Now let's go shoulders out and up, all the way up. Good. A little clicking there, right?
Yeah.
How'd you feel after last treatment?
Not a relief.
And you can see he's got some tension through there. So that's where we're going to start out. We're going to be doing some Graston, which is a muscle scraping technique, right through the shoulders, through the traps, through the posterior shoulder. Loosen this shoulder girdle up so we'll move better, take pressure off the front of the shoulder, hopefully make it feel better. Then we'll work our way down through the back, check his legs. He's got some scar tissue buildup from a surgery in his Achilles too that we'll be working on a little today. And then for the big adjustment at the end of the show. So, all right, so I'm going to start by working on his trapezius muscle. We'll work through the levator scap, loosen up these cervical paraspinal muscles, and essentially just try and get him better range of motion through the shoulder, through the neck. And we'll do it both sides. Normally on the first treatment I'll do it one side just so we can compare and see if it's actually helping. But today he's been through it a couple times, so we'll make sure that we got him moving pretty well today. And it's typical with this treatment to see some redness, and sometimes it'll even leave a little bruising or it look like a hickey. But as much as it looks like it hurts, it usually doesn't hurt too much. What do you feel?
I don't feel too bad right now. After a couple of treatments, it's definitely a lot better than the first treatment.
Oh, the first?
Yeah.
You feel it?
Yeah.
What I'm looking for is just, it sounds like sandpaper, scar tissue. And if you can see here, look really close, you see where it starts to turn red, even more red. It looks like little blood vessels being broken up. Again, we're just trying to break up adhesions or scar tissue buildup in the shoulder. So he's had it a few times, so there's not quite as much. But still needs it.
Yes.
And then when we need to get deeper, we'll use an instrument which looks like handlebars. It essentially gives me leverage so I can get in and break up some scar tissue in there. And now we're getting some good blood flow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how long have you been getting treated by a chiropractor?
For at least 7, 8 years.
So through college? Did they have
Not so much
access?
in college. When I got to the pros, that's when I started to discover maintenance on the body through veterans. So
And what did it take while you were playing? Like how frequently were you getting?
at least twice a week,
That's what I hear, pretty common,
Yeah.
twice a week.
at least. The convenient thing about getting treated, it was the team had the chiro staff throughout the facility, so you didn't have to really go anywhere.
Super convenient.
Yep. This one definitely feels a little.
Yeah, so you can see right away, we've been working more on the left shoulder, but here on the right shoulder, we haven't worked so much. So today you can actually see the places where we haven't worked. It turns red a lot quicker. Which is why he's here today, to get it evened out.
Yeah.
And you said they had Graston on the team, right? Someone doing muscle work?
Yeah.
They did a demo on some colleagues where they took 3 people who weren't able to touch their toes and then did this treatment on them. And immediately they had like 2 inches of extra flexibility. And I thought, man, I got to have that in my practice.
I'm a believer, man. I'm a believer.
Bring the right arm out to the side and then bring it across the front. Again. 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 One more time. This side. Again. 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 One more time. Good. Stop me at it. So here's some post-surgical scarring. I'm going to be using the Graston tools to break up some of that scar tissue, allow blood flow to the area. Many times after you get surgery, the scar tissue will form and you'll actually have numbness around that area. So, although this looks like it's uncomfortable, many people don't even feel a lot of it until we start breaking up that scar tissue, and it actually does improve pain. Now, there's been some interesting studies with this technique, specifically in regards to scar tissue, that a series of treatments can actually help reduce the size and appearance of the scar tissue. So it doesn't only have therapeutic benefits, but it also has cosmetic benefits. I don't know that Matt's too worried about what his ankle looks like. He does want to be able to run around and play basketball. right, so now I've got Matt loosened up. I'm going to be adjusting his neck and back, make sure he's nice and loose and ready to go for the weekend. So I'm going to have you first lay on your left side facing me. All right, deep breath in, breathe out. Perfect, turn over. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Good. Nice. Lay it back. That's money.
Yeah.
Arms together. Deep breath in again. Breathe out. Breath in. Good. Good. It does have a little restriction here to the right, some tension on the right. Deep breath in, breathe out. Another deep breath in, breathe out. Good. Simple as that. He's all ready to go.